Hi guys, more Vlogmas. Today I just wanted to tell you what I do in my spare time when I'm not in town. So one of my favorites, pastimes is actually knitting. Yes, I knit, and I'm actually knitting on a very long scarf at the moment. So you can just see here, I have it in a little bag. So let's see here. It's quite long by this time. Whoa. Let me see. Here. I'm going on to, I have purple now. And this is, cherry red, pink. With the pink color, it's 50 centimeters. And with the purple, I'm going to knit 100 centimeters. I have no idea how many centimeters it's on now. But once I've knitted 100 of this color, then I'm gonna knit 50 centimeters of this color. Then I have a 2-meter long scarf because I want to wrap it around my head a few times, and it will get warm. So I have a lot to do with this. I have a long way to go. And the next thing is that I spent my life here on YouTube. I love watching videos from all those from all those channels I'm subscribed to, and also music videos. And yeah, if I discover a new YouTuber that I really like, I subscribe to there, or just I can continue here a certain kind of music. Right now I've really gone back into my roots with the 90s music because I'm a child of the 90s. So I hear a lot of, what do I hear? I hear Backstreet Boys and Sync. That music, it was the best music when I was a child. Yeah. And the next one is I also watch a lot of anime. But aren't we all fan of anime? If you remember, there was a time when I didn't upload any videos for at least 2 weeks. It was because I actually was watching anime, and it was, I've also gone back to my roots there with watching Pokemon, not Pokemon or whatever it's called. I am on season 8, almost to go over to season 9 with Pokemon, and I've seen the seven movies. Quite good, actually. So, and what other animes do I watch? I watch One Piece. One Piece is so funny. It's just so. I mean, I can laugh at Luffy and Sanji and Zoro. Uh, and Usopp and Chopper. And especially I can really laugh when Nami is beating Luffy up. It's just so funny. And what else do I see? I kind of got out of Bleach, but now I found out which episode I was coming to, so now I'm gonna watch the last episodes of that anime. And I watched Naruto Shippuden. I watched the first part of Naruto where he just was a child, and now I watch the sequel, Shippuden, and it's getting very exciting now. It's getting so exciting. And before that, and also at the same time with those animes, I actually watched Vampire Knight and Vampire Knight Guilty. Those animes, I love them. Vampire and everything. I love everything that has a vampire in it. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire girl, not so much of a zombie girl. Yeah, zombies, they are, gross. Let's just say it, they're gross. What else do I have seen? Oh, Kimi ni Todoke. season 1 and season 2. They're just so cute. I love Sabako. I love Sabako. And the one she has her hot set on. What is it called? What's his name again? What's his name again? I've forgotten. I've forgotten. That's bad. And I've also watched Inuyasha, and also yeah, and all the Inuyasha movies I've seen, and then the Inuyasha anime it's just all sort of stopped, and then we didn't get an ending on the show, but then finally the final series came with the Inuyasha. Was it a year ago or something like that? I was so hyped when I when the first episode came. I was just yeah. Yeah. What else have I watched with anime? Yeah, DN Angel. I've seen. I've seen a lot of animes, and I have seen a lot of animes. So, yeah. And I also watch a lot of movies. A lot of movies. Just recently, I had a little marathon with Home Alone. The Home Alone movies. It was just I was bored. There was nothing in the telly, and I just all right. I'm putting on a movie, and then it became Home Alone. 4 days. For each evening for 4 days, I watched Home Alone. And if you know from yesterday's Vlogmas video, I am a huge fan of the three first Home Alone movies. The fourth, yeah, it's okay. And yeah, I'm also planning on doing a little, yeah, what can you say, Christmas movie marathon. I'm going to watch the Santa Claus movies and another cute movie with what is her name, Julie Andrews. It's called Eloise at Christmas Time. It's very fun and very cute and all, and I'm also going to watch The Holiday, one of my favorite movies. It became, when I first got it and I saw it, it became my favorite movie. I had to watch it all the time, simply all the time. And I'm also going to watch Love Actually, also one of my favorite movies. It's so good. It has many of my favorite actors and actresses in it. And yeah, also Narnia I'm going to watch here for Christmas. Yeah, my current favorite movie. Oh, what movie is that? I think yeah, it's Letters to Juliet. I'm so in love with that movie. I'm so in love with that movie. It's my top favorite movie at the moment. And yeah, and another thing I do in my spare time is that I write. I write a lot. I write a lot. Since I was 12 years old, I've been writing. I have a big writer, big author in my gut, and I just can't stop. I can't help myself when I just get a story in my mind and I have to write it. And I can see all the characters, and I just write and I write and I write, and I have at least 7 or 8 projects going. I recently started on a Christmas story, so the one I was working on is sort of on hold, but also I'm going backwards. I'm going back and forth between those two stories, but I'm trying to keep my focus just on one of them, and that is the Christmas story. And probably many of you know that I am from Denmark. So this Christmas story is all about the different kinds of elves that exist, and they all have traditional Danish names. I have not been affected by anything American or British, or it's purely Danish, and it's just very nice and cozy when I do that. So um, when I first started writing, It was actually when I was very small, about 7 or 8 years old. I was just writing small pocket stories. And then I was 12 and The Lord of the Rings came, the movies. I was just, wow. I got so inspired to write such a Middle-earthy story, and it became, and then I just started to write. I was so inspired, so I'm very into the elves, and it's also based on that my brothers at that time, and my brothers and I, we were very into Warhammer, small figures that you have to paint. And my big brother, he had those elves that were called high elves. I had wood elves. I got the general on the horse. I was just looking forward to get the big dragon, but I never got it. So I also outgrew that, but I'm still kind of into it. And my little brother, he got high elves, but then he switched to dwarves. So we were very into. It was just a sibling thing, but then we outgrew it, unfortunately. So it was also part of that inspired me to write that story. So yeah, and the last thing is that I read. Who doesn't read? Who don't? And currently I am reading Persuasion by Jane Austen. I'm very into Jane Austen. I just love these classical, stories. So I've read what have I read so far with Jane Austen? I've read Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Emma. Now this I only need the last 2 books. It's Mansfield Park and Northanger Abbey. It's only those 2 I'm missing in my collection, and once I have those, then my life is complete. And so, excuse me. Sorry about that. It was just my mom calling. So they had just been to Germany and doing a little bit of shopping, like my parents and a friend of theirs. So that's why I just went away. Well, anyway, where did I come to? Yes, the books. I just, as I said before, I'm missing just Mansfield Park and Northanger Abbey by Jane Austen. And then I've been reading, Charlotte Bronte's, what's it called? Let me see it here. Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre. It's a fantastic book. In the start, you can just say, this is so heavy. This is so heavy stuff. But once you've gotten through the heavy stuff, then it actually, then it goes fast, because then all the things are happening, all the things that you have seen in the BBC version of Jane Eyre and also the new movie, then everything is happening. Everything is happening now by then. And what else? I have on my shelf Charles Dickens. What is it called? Great Expectations. I've seen an old black and white movie on the story, and now it's been remade as a new movie. And I also have Bram Stoker's Dracula. I've read a little bit into it, and it's already getting a little bit creepy. So I'm taking a break from that. I'm just focusing on Jane Austen at the moment. And then I also have, I have a few more books that I haven't read yet, and on my birthday, I got a great birthday present from my sisters. It was, just one sec, and I'm gonna show you. Here we go. It's P.D. James's Death Comes to Pemberley, which I am really looking forward to read. But it says, let me just read what is in. It's on here on the back. They wanted dancing and merriment. They got murder. The year is 1803. Darcy and Elizabeth have been married for 6 years, and the orderly world of Pemberley seems unassailable. But all this is threatened when, on the eve of the annual ball, a chaise appears, rocking down the path from Pemberley's wild woodland. As it pulls up, Lydia Wickham, Elizabeth's younger unreliable sister, stumbles out screaming that her husband has been murdered. Drama! Drama! Drama and intrigue. I am looking forward to read this book so much. But I will first read it when I've read the Persuasion. Because if he is writing in the same, yeah, what can you say? If this author has really gone into the world of Jane Austen and writes in the same, yeah, style as her, then I will be super psyched, super psyched. And then I also I have 3 other books that I haven't read yet, and they are so brand new. They're just standing on my shelf. It's the one by Alison Noel. I have the 3 first movies books. One, Evermore and Blue Moon and Shadowland. And so I'm also looking forward to read those books. So I have plenty of books that I haven't read yet. But I'm going to do it. I've really been not sort of in the mood for reading, but now with the winter, then it's getting dark, and then you just want to sit down with a good book and a cup of tea or a cup of hot cocoa, hot chocolate, you know. So that is, yeah, maybe you're wondering, do I spend my life on Facebook? Not anymore. Not anymore. I have been spending my life on Facebook very much. It was yeah, I can't remember when Facebook first came out. It was probably it got very big in 2007 after I had graduated from high school, and I came in, and then I was so, yeah, sucked in the Facebook world, and they kept changing it, and then with all the online gaming that went on there, I just was sucked down into the gaming world. But then I had a sort of a bad experience. I saw the dark side of Facebook, so now I just said to myself, no, either I drop out of Facebook, deleting my account completely, or I just just won't be online 24/7. And it ended up with that I'm not online 24/7. It's just now that I've gone a little bit back to Facebook, but I'm not playing games anymore. I'm only checking the news feed now, and yeah, that's it. Because and maybe chat with a few of my friends, because I'm not talking to a lot of them. In fact, it's just weird, and I've been deleting a lot of, I've been deleting, what is it, about 15 friends, because I wasn't talking at all to them, and some of them I didn't know so good, so what was the point of being friends with them? So it was just, oh well, now I have under 100 friends, and that's fine by me. So, and that's just my private account. I don't have a fan site yet. But if you want me to make a fan site, then just leave a comment saying that it would be great that if I created it. So yeah, and I don't have a lot of other things to tell you what I'm doing in my spare time. There was just a little of them. Oh right, I'm also playing games on my computer. I'm playing. Yeah, now we're going old school again. I'm playing Pokemon. Yeah, I'm playing Pokemon, and so what? It's funny. And I'm also playing Bejeweled Deluxe 2, and sometimes I also play StarCraft and StarCraft Brood War. I don't have the entire new expansion of the new game, which I really want because I'm so in love with that game. And and I've also been playing a Roller Coaster Tycoon. I love that game. I love that game. It's not that hard, so I'm not I'm not into what is it, Grand Theft Auto or World of Warcraft. So that's not my thing. I can manage when it's easy, but when we're talking about StarCraft, that's hard, but not for me. Not for me. So yeah, that what I do in my spare time. And if you want to tell me what you do in your spare time, then you can leave a comment below, or leave a video response to this video and telling me and everyone else what you do. So that's up to you. So if you have any requests for one of my Vlogmas videos, then also leave a comment below, and I will check them out. And also make sure that you give a thumbs up for me making Vlogmas. And you know what? I actually kind of like this making videos every day up till the 24th of December. This is fun. This is fun. This is very fun. So, yep, I will talk to you tomorrow. So, take care, guys. Bye.